We do have over 120 billion hours of field reliability with a fit rate of less than 0.05, and that means that less than 0.05 failures per billion hours. We're the only 900 volt supplier, and we've demonstrated 1200 volt technology as well.
Hi, it's Eamon from ipXchange. We're at the Highline booth. I'm talking to Philip from Transphorm, who are a GaN manufacturer. Philip, so would you like to tell us a bit more about what Transphorm does and what sets them apart from the rest of the competition?
Sure. Hi. Thanks for coming out. So we're a GaN manufacturer. We're basically a pure play, vertically integrated organization where we own the design, the epi, as well as the manufacturing process. And that's one of the things that sets us apart from a lot of the other GaN suppliers, because it allows us to give you the best-in-class reliability with performance to match.
Nice.
So if we look at the wall back here, we're the only GaN supplier that, to my knowledge, that we're in the market basically at 500 watts and above.
Oh, okay.
In production.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so we span today 45 watt through 4 kilowatt, but we have the capability of designing into up to 50 kilowatts with our technology today.
Cool.
Right, and but also broad market. So we're in data centers, we're in UPSs, we're in aerospace, we're in adapters, consumer, gaming power supplies, even blockchain. So a lot of different areas, mission critical and aerospace mission critical type solutions that use our technology.
Oh wow, so you really cover the whole GaNbit.
Yeah, exactly. And some companies have GaN and silicon carbide to basically straddle both low through high power. We can do it all with one technology.
That's really cool.
Right. And one of the other areas that we're strong at is partnerships. Okay. So if we look at, like we talked about low power, if we look at, for example, we have a partnership with Welltrend. Okay. And Welltrend they own 70% of the USB PD market in notebooks. So they're well known on the back end of a notebook, basically power supply. Okay, Taiwanese company. And we basically align with them to develop a SIP, which is a system in package. Okay. So they've basically taken our GaN and put it inside their package with a QRF controller.
Oh, okay. This now makes a lot more sense now that you've explained it.
Right,
cool.
Because what the capability here is, it gives people, it's basically the ease of design and development, right? So you're putting a lot more functionality in a chip. So basically it's like a plug and play.
Oh, nice, okay.
Okay, and then along with that is we develop our own reference designs that are all on the website. And recently we announced packages that actually are drop-in to E-mode technology. So E-mode is a technology that we compete against. Okay. So we are basically a pin-to-pin compatible, where we can now basically pull their part out, drop our part in, and show higher performance.
Oh, excellent.
Right?
Cool.
And that can be shown here with this 280 watt Razer power supply. Okay. Where we literally took a 50 milliohm TSMC E-mode device, pulled it out, dropped in our 72 milliohm device, and it performed better. Nice. Typically, a lower RDS(on) will perform better than a higher RDS(on). So that basically shows that our technology is solid. Again, we also have a patent portfolio of over 1,000 patents. It's valued at about $170 million. It's one of the best in the world. Nice. Even against Infineon. So we have a lot of technology behind this. Our technology is solid, best-in-class reliability with performance to match, and then also the evaluation boards. Cool. Right?
So what's this one?
So this evaluation board is a 3 kilowatt inverter. Okay. Okay, and it uses, it's a partnership that we have with, or a collaboration that we have with Microchip. Okay. We use the Microchip DSP. Okay. So they've written all the firmware, and we basically do the hardware. Cool. So they're experts at firmware, we're experts at the hardware, GaN hardware. So it's a great relationship. Cool. So there's two other boards that we have, a 2.5 kilowatt totem pole PFC and a 4 kilowatt totem pole PFC that also use the DSP Microchip controller as well. Cool. So all of our evaluation boards that use controllers use the Microchip controller, DSP.
Nice, okay.
So again, a lot of different options, from partnerships from low power through high power. Cool. A lot of different types of products, from surface mount all the way through hole. which are these devices here, which gives you the maximum thermal conduction.
Cool. Is that the ones that you can see?
Those are
there?
those are the ones that are right here.
Nice.
Exactly.
Cool.
And we're the only GaN supplier in the world that are capable of using those packages.
That's definitely a difference then. Cool.
And the nice thing about those packages is that all your customers, they all know how to use them.
Yeah.
So we give customers the ease of designability and drivability, because we need to give, with respect to GaN, we need to give them some familiarity with the technology. Driving it like a silicon device using standard packages that have been in the market for decades, driving a low voltage MOSFET for high robustness, but then you get all the GaN behind it, the performance of the GaN.
Cool.
So a lot of stuff going on within Transphorm.
Nice. Yeah, so, I mean, just to summarize, it seems like there's some products which use Transphorm which don't say Transphorm on them.
Right.
And you've also got a sense of familiarity with what's come before GaN.
That's correct.
And some drop-in replacement stuff, which is always good. Nice. That's all really good. Can't think of anything else to say. You've covered pretty much everything I'd want to. I guess I'll just read out.
I guess the only other thing I want to say is that, we talk about like our foundation being quality and reliability. We do have over 120 billion hours of field reliability.
Oh, good.
With a fit rate of less than 0.05, and that means that less than 0.05 failures per billion hours.
Sweet. Okay, so these are really reliable.
Exactly. We're the only 900 volt supplier, and we've demonstrated 1200 volt technology as well. So the only GaN on Sapphire 1200 volt technology in the market, basically being demonstrated. So again, the ability to be vertically integrated gives us that opportunity and the way to innovate our technology. You won't see any other you won't see as much innovation out of a company outside of Transphorm because of this vertical integration.
Cool. I think that's covered about everything we can. It's great to talk to you, Philip.
Great, thank you.
Cool, thank you. And we'll look forward to writing about even more of your stuff after this interview. Cool, so that was an interview with Philip from Transphorm. Very interesting technology. I mean, it's GaN. We all love GaN, but the range that Transphorm is capable of achieving is pretty impressive, and there's familiarity in the devices. You've got drop-in replacement things, you've got ones that just look like MOSFET packages, very familiar. If you would like to try out this technology, then apply on the ipXchange website, but overall very interesting technology, and there is only a certain amount of times you can talk about GaN in one power show.